yun na yun.
I guess internet connection.
Yes, oo, internet connection. Pero ibang factor naman na siya, hindi siya sa loob ng
I think
portable
naalala ko na.
consoles.
Yun nga yung the requirement of that connector para lang makapag-play
Especially
ng
sa Game Boy.
Connector. Ano to? Yung
Game Boy.
old consoles or is it still an issue sa console niya?
I think Hi guys, welcome to GMono. This is V.
This is Khaili.
And this is Jory. So hi everyone, welcome to GMono, where games, life, and lessons intertwine.
So, we're back again for the part 2 na aming portable console discussion. So, Madam Khaili, saan naman ba tayo nung huling usapan natin?
Yun nga, last episode kasi, di ba, napag-usapan natin kung ano yung, tinanong ko kayo and share ninyo kung ano yung first ever portable consoles na nagamit ninyo and kung ano yung current consoles na ginagamit ninyo. And share nyo rin kung ano yung experience nyo, yung parang transition from first portable console to the current portable console. Ang natandaan ko kasi na-mention lang natin is yung best experience, which is yung yung connectivity, yung pwede mo siyang makita sa pwede mo ma-connect pala sa TV and other monitors na pwedeng ma-connect. And then pwede siya sa local team up and international local players and online then. But hanggang dun lang yung na-discuss natin last episode. So for this episode, gusto ko naman itanong kung ano yung worst na na-experience nyo sa mga portable consoles. Simula sa yung sa mga
nagamit namin.
Oo, sa mga nagamit ninyo. Syempre. So, sinong gusto mo mag-start?
Hindi ko alam. Sino ba?
Sige, pwede naman.
Sige. Sige, mauna na ako.
Sige.
Para next si Jory na. Sige. Kasi mas dinosaur yung akin eh. Mas Jurassic kay Jory.
Dinosaur talaga. Dinosaur era.
Yeah. Jurassic Park chart. Wait. So, one, definitely no, yung sa Game Boy. Syempre, nung panahon na yun, kung hindi ka well off, kung hindi ka like yayamanin, wala kang access talaga sa sa bala, sa cartridge. I think that's one of the problems din before. Pero I think ang pinakamasakit sa ulo nun sa Game Boy is the battery. Jory, you should know this, na Game Boy ka, di ba? Hindi pa uso ang rechargeable battery nung time
pero sa
namin.
advance kasi na siya.
Advance may rechargeable battery na eh. Pero yung una nun is like AA battery, ever ready. Tapos ayaw mo bumili ng Energizer na for hundreds of pesos at the time. Gastos super. Tapos worst experience pa is since hindi siya charger-based, di ba? Sa Game Boy, like battery-based. So kung walang extra battery sa bahay, nakaka-stress. Kasi yung nilalaro mo, hindi pa uso yung save point kasi nun eh, di ba, Joy? Tama? Pauso parang sa Pokemon ko na nga lang siya na-encounter eh, Pokemon Generation. So, parang, parang panic mode ka palagi maglaro. Di mo alam kung mag-off ka ba, habulin, bibili ka ba ng battery, tatanggal mo yung battery bago ka mag-plug or what. That's how crazy it is. And like with Nintendo 64 din, cartridge siya, diba? So, they were also prone to like yung katulad ng sa problem ng Super Nintendo. Na yung hindi binabasa. Yung marami mong technique na gagawa. Yung cartridge. Alam mo yung yung infamous na, nakita nyo yan sa mga gaming or sa 9gag or what. Yung pa, binublow nila yung cartridge.
Oo.
That's also the
para
case
lang
with the
gumana.
Game Boy. Yeah, super like...
So, talaga effective yun, yung pag-blow ng cartridge.
Kasi yung debris na nagbablock para ma-read yung cartridge.
Tatanggalin mo.
It's still a common problem din with the Switch ha. Kasi like you also you have to make sure na hindi nagagasgas
malinis.
Or na malinis yung So
yeah, but I think they perfected the technology.
I also experienced that with the Mario Kart recently kasi that's what one of my cartridges. Tapos I'm like, why is it not working right now? Tapos then I realized, okay, so I just cleaned it with the cotton buds and it actually worked.
Diba?
Oh.
Ganon. Pero unlike noon, yung mapanahon nun talaga, as in, sobrang stressful maglaro. Kasi you always have to make sure na may battery ka, may available. And again, it was not an era of rechargeable battery. Even yung rechargeable na AA. Parang natuklasan ko na lang ang rechargeable AA, AAA, what? Panahon ng Tamiya?
Tamiya?
And that was like what? How many years after?
I think 2000s na yun.
Di ba 2000s na yun eh? Like this is 1994, like 95 yung Game Boy, first Game Boy ko. That was hard.
Nakaya na talaga yung edad ni B.
Well, I mean, I'm not, at least sa pagkakamala pa yung estudyante.
Hindi naman kasi ako ganun ka-expose during those times. So,
gusto ko i-add dun kay V. I think one of the problems din is yung backlight.
Yeah, totoo.
Share
mo.
Paano?
Kasi even though I was able to experience naman din yung Game Boy. Parang yung mga hiram-hiram lang with the friends, ganyan. Tapos, and there are other devices kasi that emulate that experience. Yan nga katulad ng mga Digivice, something like that. So, that's one of kasi lahat ng device nung time ng 1990s talaga is yung yun nga the lack of the backlight. So, imagine like you can only just play within the day. Tapos parang yun nga, like B said, if you're lacking on finances. Kasi yun nga, ang problema, actually, it's also a recurring problem for the Game Boy Advance. Kasi yung yung pangkailangan accessories.
Hanggang Game Boy Color and Advance pala, hindi siya nawala.
Pero sa SP, may backlight na siya.
Medyo. Pero sa Color, sa di ba hindi siya nawala eh.
Oo. So parang, I-remember kasi yung yung Game Boy SP ko, parang I have to have this magnifier kasi maliit yung screen. Kasi one of the problems na parang sila kasi, yung dad ko kasi mahilig siyang bumili ng mga kung-anong etchos, accessories, ganyan. Tapos I have this kind of briefcase na parang meron ako magnifier, tapos parang, dahil maliit kasi yung Game 3 compact, meron parang handheld na parang you can connect your yung gano'n na...
Para sa mobile phone, yung parang parang attachment, para magmukha siyang controller.
Tapos, yun nga, yung tapos, yung meron din akong with light para makita mo siya. So, that's one of the recurring problems ng old generation portable consoles, the backlight. It's a big issue.
Parang nakakatawa kasi they call it portable consoles. Pero, may catch. Marami ka pa rin kailangang dalhin. para kang magta-travel, parang na-imagine ko tuloy, kailangan meron kang ganito. Parang isang portable siya, pero may setup.
Isang bag for it, isang bag.
You will have to actually add na parang yung mga cartridge pa, kasi that's one of the good things pa ng current gen ng mga portables is there's a digital na or nakalagay na sa memory card lahat ng games. Before, imagine mo yung parang you really have to have this separate tag na nandun yung mga laro mo. Yung mga laro, so syempre, would you like to have it with the casing or pwede ka bibili ka pa ng additional na lalagyan ng cartridges.
Special na lalagyan para sa
cartridges. Yung mga games.
Personally, hindi ko naranasan yan kasi hindi umabot sa point na yan. Pero I did experience it with my cousins na well-off na sila yung Game Boy, and I do know for a fact na ganun kabaliw ang setup. Like may sariling bag casing. Minsan pa nga, they even buy yung sariling hard case ng bawat isang bala. And do you know how big it can get? Ganon karami kang bala?
Wow.
Kasi
Nintendo Switch
imagine this, wait lang Imagine the size of the cartridge. Hindi naman ganito, pero let's say mga
almost.
Ganyan yung size ng cartridge pa noon. Mga 1/4 ba to? You can say 1/4.
Give or take 1/4 niyan.
Wait, ano yan?
Pangalan ko yan actually. Para siyang cake. Para siyang
paperweight.
I got it.
Ganun siya katindi.
Ganun pala.
Yes.
Hindi ko akalain na ganun yung dinosaur era.
Pero I think
yung loyalty mo sa games noon mas malaki kasi nga parang you would have to choose. Kasi syempre when you're a kid, parang you would choose to just bring your favorite game
Or lahat ba sila? Pero before kasi talagang like you have to select kasi you also run the risk of like mawala sila, masira sila lahat isang bagsakan. So you really have to like be careful, Di ganun kadali
kasi
ang
sensitive
generation na
yung
yun.
sensitive
Yung
yung
cartridge.
cartridge.
Yeah, exactly. Saka hindi pa uso yung mga magagandang lalagyan natin ngayon, no? Before was like, whatever we have, that's it.
Ouch. So
Saka
pag nasira yun, di parang sayang din yung game, tapos sayang din yung pera mo.
Correct.
And of
Saka,
course, you have to take note yung progress mo dun sa loob ng cartridge.
tama,
Goodbye
Jory, diba?
lahat.
Before, hindi pa usang third-party accessories masyado. Everything is directly coming from Nintendo or from the manufacturer. Nakakatanda ko walang cheaper option. Hindi katulad ngayon na like you can just buy a case from a third man. Hindi mo kailangan ng galing siya Nintendo mismo, ganun. Before, everything has to be from the manufacturer. Oh my God, natatanda ko.
Exclusive.
Parang Monopoly kasi siya.
Yeah, Monopoly before talaga. Ang cringy, no?
Oo, parang na-imagine ko tuloy. Imagine pa man din yung tawag dito, development ng technology during those times. So, parang, wow, makikita mo talaga kung sino yung mga dedicated na gamers.
Isa ka I think before mas apparent yung economic status on the class of parang yung gamit mong console and lalo na sa portable Game Boy or what. Talagang halatang nasa medyo mayaman ka kapag you have a lot of bala, maraming accessories, like kaya mong alagaan na yung Game Boy mo. That was peak Burgis, kumbaga.
Ano ba yan? During those times, ano ba yun? Pwede ba siyang parang rent? Nare-rent ba yun?
Hindi ko, not that I know of. Parang kung sino meron, most likely mayaman siya. Or someone na galing sa States or something. Pero malaki ang chance na mayaman.
Ang na-experience ko may rental, yung home console. Like, there's this shop in certain malls. Yeah. I don't know, I forgot what it's called na. You can rent it for an hour or two. Pero portable kasi, syempre, medyo expensive din talaga noon.
Sobra expensive nang may mag-maintain ng nun. Hindi pa uso kasi lithium-ion battery, built-in battery, charger.
Wow.
SP, di ba? May charger na yun, di ba? SP, I remember may charger na ang Game Boy SP. Yeah. I think that's...
So sa mga old na mga portable consoles, andyan yung backlight, matawag doon.
Yeah.
And then yung mga tawag dito, yung battery and yung cartridge din, yung
actually,
memory ng games.
It's ironic that you call it portable, pero ang hassle na portability niya.
Kasi napakarami ng kailangan. When in fact, your Super Nintendo just needs the TV and an electricity source, and that's it.
Wait, pero yung part na yan, sa mga old generation, yung mga pinaka naunang generations. Pero yung portable consoles today, yung mga available today, ano yung napansin yung hindi nyo nagustuhan,
Ikaw,
or
Jory.
maybe na-experience?
Ako siguro masasabi ko na sa current Kasi so far kasi bago pa lang ako sa Switch, like siguro 2 months at most, 2 to 3 months. And so far naman kasi so good yung experience ko sa kanya. Siguro ang ayoko lang sa kung current is what I don't like is siguro yung sa Vita. Parang ang sobrang limited niya. Parang yung limited kasi parang yung sa Switch kasi kahit ilang account ilagay mo, pwede. Pero yung sa Vita kasi, parang, you're, kung ma-sign in mo na yung account mo doon, yun na yun, for goods na. Parang, unless i-reset mo yung device.
Isang
That's
account
what I didn't
lang.
like about it. Oo. Tapos, ano pa ba? Kasi the Vita also allows you to play yung sa PS4 mo on mobile, where as long as you have a good internet connection. Kaso nga lang, ang pangit nga lang ng Vita is like the absence of the L2 and R2 buttons, which is, nandun siya, nasa likod, parang, parang touchpad.
Oo, touchpad.
Pero kasi iba yung, parang hindi siya ganun ka-sensitive. So, parang sayang yung yung kanyang capability to do so. Kasi kung kunwari, if you wanted to rest na, pero you still want to play your console, yung it doesn't parang maximize the capability in itself. Parang instead of allowing you, it actually hinders you to play the game. Tama ba? Parang, kasi ganun yung experience ko. Pero there are games naman na okay kasi it doesn't require those other buttons. Pero syempre yung mga heavy games like yung mga Overwatch, yung mga ganyan, syempre medyo malupitan yung mga touch mo dyan sa L2, R2 kasi that's usually the firing button eh.
Yes.
So,
yes.
imagine mo yung parang tapos yung slow FPS rate kasi nga it relies on your internet connection and that back then, hindi pa uso yung mga fiber, hindi pa uso yung mga so, and you know how Jurassic is the internet of the Philippines. So, hindi mo tuloy ma-enjoy yung laro. Tsaka yun nga, yun siguro for the current gen. Kasi medyo current pa rin naman si Vita eh, di ba? And also, siguro i-add ko din yung yung ayoko is the limited storage.
Limited
kasi yung
storage.
right now kasi we're in the advent of being digital na. So most of the games that you really will have to download it. Yun nga, if you're not actually
medyo malalaki,
financially well off, 1 terabyte it costs like 7K. Tama ba? Mga more than 7K.
Yeah.
Ano exclusive for that console lang yun?
Ay wait, tama. Kasi for Nintendo Switch, like 128 gig is already 2,000 or so.
700 naman.
Yan, mga ganun na siya kama. So imagine kung 1 terabyte yan.
256 yung 2,000 yata, 1,000.
Pero limited lang din, alam ko kasi like wala hindi pa siya umabot beyond 256, right? Yung micro SD.
Yes. Hindi, you can actually use 1 terabyte na. I've been reading around dun sa
talaga?
You can use na 1.
Pero mahal din. Yeah, mahal din yan.
Still expensive.
Yung
isang game pa naman, minsan can be 10 gig na.
What?
Diba?
Kulang pa?
Wait. Yung yung Mortal Kombat ko ata or yung NBA ko, dinilit ko muna yung NBA ko muna kasi that was reserved that for my cousins talaga nung binili ko. NBA 2K20, that was already around 45 gigs, 21 gig.
Diba?
Kulang pa?
Kaya yung 128 mo,
wow.
Wala kang mada-down, wala ka masyadong masisave na laro.
Tama.
Walang
mangyayari. Nagkakataka siya, no? Hindi, pero I think that's
kasi,
one...
ang iniisip ko is yung memory, lalo na sinabi mo limited storage, like, may portable console ka nga, pero parang isa lang ang malalaro mo doon.
Depende sa Depende sa
game.
Depende sa game.
Kasi Kaylee, on average, ang isang game can be around 4 gig to 10 gig. Anything else beyond that is like 20 gig na yan, usually 15 to 20, ganon. So, depende pa rin. Pero kasi ang advisable din naman to expand the storage, especially on the Nintendo Switch or the Vita for that matter, is they really advise to go 128 gig. Kasi nga digital nga yung mga games. Kung gusto mo talaga
Actually, hindi. What I read recently, what's recommended is 256, not 128.
Malaki na kasi.
Malaki na eh.
Which is actually a problem in the gaming industry kasi it's starting to get bigger and bigger. I believe, I mean out of topic lang ng konti, pero like, I think ang isang example nila, like Call of Duty, on day 1 patch alone is already 50 gig update, sabi nila. Parang mga ganun, malalaki updates.
Ano pa lang, yung yun?
Update lang yun update lang yun, hindi lang yung game yun.
Wow. Fortnite is also really big. Actually nga, it's funny kasi diba sa mobile, like, may nabasa ako na parang post na nire-reklamo sila for Mobile Legends na 2 gig. Dating 2 gig ngayon 5 gig na. And I'm like, you look at the Nintendo Switch and there's like 50 gig all over the place.
Yeah, totoo. Ganun kasi siya, like, that's the problem. It's a big problem ng portable consoles talaga. So
even
like kasi
PSP, diba?
Yeah. Ang siguro to add kay Jory on that, no, kasi like the worst features. Honestly, ang pinaka-worst feature, pinaka-worst na feature in terms of the portable experience would be PlayStation. The PlayStation portables, be it Vita and PSP. For one simple reason, they're not using the standard memory cards. They're using their own proprietary cards.
Ano
That's
ito?
how
Parang exclusivity ng ano nila.
Yes.
Mm.
Whereas
Kasi si Nintendo kasi, it allows
they
it
use
eh.
micro SD. They use micro SD for Nintendo Switch. They use
Yeah.
yung standard na SD card for DS for memory. But for PSP, they have their own yung memory card nila sarili na isa. Tapos for Vita, they have the M2 ba yun? Basta maliit din. So like,
Yeah.
tapos you can only use them.
Na-speechless na si
Yeah,
si
basically that's how sorry for the term, that's how effed up it is. Kasi like, you can only use them on those things. And kumbaga, gumastos ka ng pera just for that. Syempre,
And
diba,
it's expensive.
proprietary lang yan. Exactly. Very
It's not
expensive.
that big pa. Like, the problem kasi nga, yun nga, the games of today is like,
Very
minimum
big.
like 5 to 10 gig na mga
Kasi like, ito,
decent-
bigyan kita ng konting historical, like for the PSP, usually 4 gig is enough. 4 gig to 8 gig actually at that time nung
Oo.
nagsisimula. But if you're playing yung ROM version, yung ginagawa namin before, yung download version, minsan the game can go as high as 1.2 gig. So if you wanna play a lot of games, like 2-3 games, you have to make sure you have at least 8 gig na memory. With the PS Vita naman, since cartridge-based naman siya, so wala rin problema. But actually, hindi uso ang download nun eh. Yung
ganun?
ROM yung ROM hindi masyadong uso. But the thing is, over time, lumalaki rin yung games na requirement nila. And 64 lang ata pinakamaliit ng di ba?
Pinakamalaki na yun.
Tama ba na Vita? Pinakamalaki 64?
Pinakamalaki na yun noon, 64.
Nung time na yun,
Which is half of the basic na 128.
Do you know how hard it is,
What?
expensive it is to maintain? Pag portable gamer ka noon time na yun, it's like super expensive to maintain these things. Sobra. And I think isa ring problem ko noon before, yung same sentiment with Jory sa Vita, that had, a lot of potential. Actually, yun ang isang rason kaya ko siya binili. I did not buy it
yung
for
buttons?
Oo. Yung Vita kasi, that's why I bought it kasi before, one TV lang kami and I want to make sure if I still wanna play, I can still play my PS4 games. I think hindi naging problem sa akin yung FPS rate, but the problem was the buttons. The L2, R2 was so bad. Counterintuitive.
Kasi the touchpad behind the... Should I get it para meron tayong visual?
Yeah, sure. If you have, you still have it. Yan, pakita ni Jory, Pero like, it's super counterintuitive.
Ano?
Super count yan, tamo.
Yung PSP So, wait lang. I should have picked it up late. Ito yung PSP, guys.
Yeah.
Oo.
Yan. So
Tapos
that's
yung
how
size, yung size ng Nintendo DS is actually almost the same. Pero mas thinner, di ba?
Yeah, ganyan.
So that's And then,
Tapos si
here
Vita,
ayan siya.
you look at Vita,
Ito naman
tingnan
si
mo.
Vita.
Yeah. Ang
Pero
ganda
ito
niya
yung
sana.
L1 and R2. Tapos,
L1
ito yung
and
sinasabi
L1 and
namin,
R1. Yan yung R2, L2 niya sa likod.
Ito.
That's the problematic part. Kaya ako pinakawalan yan dahil diyan. It's not doing what it's supposed to do for me. I had to let it go.
Oh,
Parang hindi efficient.
Parang may hugot
Hindi seryoso. Hindi, I mean, ganun talaga Kasi like, it served a lot of purpose for me din ako. Kasi imagine, natapos ko naman yung Final Fantasy X dahil dyan and everything. Nakalaro ako. But, it wasn't really working the way I intended it to be.
Parang sa mga relationships na.
Kasi wow. Hindi, kasi think of it this way, naging double gastos siya.
Naman.
Kasi may separate line of games si Vita, separate line of games si PS4. My intention talaga is to use remote play.
Lang yung game.
Yeah, I have to, yes. Pero I have to commend Vita on one thing. The graphics is the same as PS4. Halos hindi mo makikita ang diferensya. Halos hindi mo mapapansin ang diferensya. Unless sobrang finicky ka talaga sa graphics, but to a common player, you won't notice. Minor lang siguro yung iba. Pero like, for most of the time, it's super crisp. Like, it's the same like as if you're playing your PS4. Yun yung kudos ko sa kanya. Kaya, maganda pa rin siya in a sense. Pero again, that's the problem we had. Kaya hindi ko na siya...
goodbye naman. Yun nga lang yung, for me lang, sayang. kumaga parang hindi lang niya talaga na maximize yung full capability. Actually, it can still compete right now eh.
Oo, especially with Switch, kayang-kaya niya.
Oo, kaya niya
talaga?
beating. Yeah. Siguro it just got limited yun nga with the limitations of what is the buttons? The second is the SD cards.
Yeah.
Storage.
Oo, so yun lang. Maganda pa rin
Sobrang
siya.
sama nung memory card niya as in like,
Even PSP. Yun nga yung problem eh. Ako siguro
That's the problem.
I would say naman yung next na yung sa 3DS, parang it's kind of another one na missed opportunity rin for me.
Actually.
Kasi parang for me parang siyang walang difference sa Nintendo DS. Parang lang siyang upgrade, parang lang siyang version 2.0 ng Nintendo DS. Kasi yung highlight kasi niya 3D is the 3D picture, diba?
Oo. I think the sole purpose of 3DS was to have parang ako lang, opinion ko lang sa napansin ko when they tried to enter it, is still to make it the same as DS but the games would be a bit more competitive, console-like.
Pero hindi pa din eh.
But the thing is,
diba? Like, if you compare to the Vita does it better.
Yes, correct. 10 times better. Pero I have to say it na I think 3DS opened the way. Tama ba ako? Tama ako. Was able to open the way for Nintendo to create 3D Pokemon games. They were not able to do that with DS. Kasi almost pa rin yun animated 2D 3D combination, but they were able to create fully realized 3D Pokemon game with the 3DS. I think that was the real purpose of it to create Nintendo games na fully realized 3D. Hindi na siya side-scrolling, hindi na siya like
actually, no, I forgot. Para maliban doon, it's also the start-up din ng AR games.
Yeah, I think...
talaga?
Augmented reality.
No. I think PS4, PS3 was already able to do the AR thing. But I think in terms of portable, 3DS most probably.
Meron ba sa
DS? Pero alam ko DS pa lang meron na yan eh.
Yung sinascan mo yung parang kunwari may card tapos...
Yeah, I think just being able... Yeah, I think DS pa lang.
Yes pa lang. Parang mas na-experience ko kasi sa 3DS. Yung parang like yung setup kunwari bahay mo tapos you get to make the game pop up in your house. And like that. You get to experience
kung portable-wise tama, 3DS. Most likely parang 3DS yung portable. Pero yung like pauso ng AR, I think the consoles already did that ahead of time. Siguro lang na
kasi sa bagay Just Dance, considered ba yun as augmented reality?
No, that's not augmented reality. Kasi augmented reality is more like
iba yung VR I'm not talking about the VR
integrating kasi virtual elements to real life. That's augmented reality. And I think that's what 3DS was able to do. Although to some extent, somehow 3DS yung normal na DS was able to do it, pero to a limited extent. Pero like 3DS definitely tama ka doon. Mukhang naipasok nga niya talaga.
And meron pa ba kayang additional na sa mga na-experience nyo? Wala na, so since mukhang yun na yun,
I guess internet connection.
Yes, internet connection. Pero ibang factor naman na siya, hindi siya sa loob ng
I think naalala ko na.
consoles.
Yung the requirement of that connector para lang makapag-play
Especially
ng
sa Game Boy.
Connector. Ano to? Yung
Game
old consoles or is it still an issue sa console ngayon?
I think that's old Game Boy yan, no?
Old lang ba? Parang kasi meron sort of sa current Parang nag-start lang na wala nang ganung requirement bandang Vita era.
Pero I think pwede ko idagdag diyan kay Jory sa side na yan is like yung standardability din ng chargers. I think we can add that. Like everything is
sa current na mga portable consoles.
Yeah.
Today.
Lahat, hindi standard ang ports. Walang Type-C, walang Lightning, whatever. Like everything kanya-kanya sila. So imagine how much more expensive.
Difficult.
And that's why we love Nintendo.
Yung charger mo. Ginto yung charger mo.
Sobrang ginto.
Kailangan mo
treasure hunting.
Treasure hunting.
Maghahanap ka.
Kasi hindi lahat ng gaming stores may ganong charger. Ganon ba yun? Per order
Maghahanap
ba
ka talaga. Maghahanap ka talaga sa gaming store.
Exclusive kasi.
Yeah. Unlike ngayon, Nintendo Switch, wow, godsend, Type-C. Vita ba? Vita hindi di ba? Micro USB ba Vita? Hindi,
It's
may
also
sariling charger
specialized
din
charger na talaga rare lang siya for that.
That's our beef with super beef namin sa portable consoles. Like, nothing is standard. Sa memory, interconnection, maraming missed opportunities.
Advance Game Boy Advance. DS is still battery, di ba? Hindi siya chargeable.
Hindi, chargeable na siya, DS. Pero may sarili siyang charger.
Lahat sila pati si Advance. Tapos hanggang yun na, nag-start na from the Game Boy Advance.
Kanya-kanya.
Up to the current. Yun na yung kanya-kanya.
Kanya-kanya.
It's actually, tama si V, it's just the Nintendo Switch that has yung common na charger. The rest talaga, wala.
So, yun yung parang catch ng Nintendo Switch. Switch ba?
Hindi lang, even Sony.
Yan ang catch ng portable gaming.
So, tingin nyo, yung, tawag dito, yung tawag dito, ano ba ang pinaka-latest ngayon na portable console?
Pinaka-latest portable console?
Oo.
Which is, that is the Switch and the
The Switch
wala pa,
rin.
hindi pa lumalabas. Hindi pa lumalabas.
Hindi, OLED yun. Pero
yung OLED.
For palabas pa lang naman Oo, si Steam Deck.
That's actually the latest right now. That's actually, yun nga, we and I have been talking about it. Yung generation ng consoles ngayon, we call it the Star Wars generation.
It's either black or white. Like,
kasi lahat sila, even the PS5, tapos the Xbox.
Xbox nga
Diba black and white din yun?
Oo, what is the incoming Switch OLED is also black and white.
Diba?
Ganon.
Si Steam Deck lang yung black na pure.
Medyo pure yung black. I mean, sa mga bagong lumabas, definitely the only contenders right now in terms of portable console gaming is Steam Deck and si Nintendo Switch na OLED.
But we still haven't yet seen the actual Steam Deck. So,
we still subject to reviews and pag lumabas. Pero ang prediction ko sa kanya is if it's the same as a portable PC talaga, then it's, usable and actually, very and frankly, a great contender. But unlike the Switch kasi, what made Switch better, I think Switch is better pa rin kasi it's the exclusivity ng games at the same time is di ba mention natin to last episode, di ba, Khaili? Yung like, pwede ka maglaro ng 2 players agad, the multiplayer games. And that, I think that's what's gonna be lacking with the Steam Deck. You still have to buy multiple controllers just for that.
They will allow local play.
Yeah.
Yun ang tanong doon.
Pwede naman The question is, bibili ka pa rin. Kung wala ka sa PC scene, bibili ka pa rin ng controller. Bluetooth, give or take. Kasi sa Switch,
diba, sa PC naman din kasi you have to have a network to connect to play multiple local, diba? Pero so, one player pa rin pag PC Hindi siya katulad ng Switch na talagang two-player mo.
Pwede, basta compatible yung game. Hindi, I think meron naman din ganun sa mga PC games. Dahil sa Steam siya Ang problem would be is like, unlike Switch, may option ka na kagad for a second controller.
Oo.
Think of it this way. Kung alam niyo,
pwede detachable
Yeah.
Enjoy ko.
Kasi you cannot achieve the same result. Para siyang upgraded na Nintendo Switch Lite, Jory. Kasi ginagawa sa Nintendo Switch Lite, they still buy controller dahil nga sirain yung yung Joy-Con.
Control. Yun yung tinanong ko isang araw, yung Joy-Con drift na...
Oo. Sirain daw kasi siya, but in reality, si Steam Deck, I think yun yung para lang siyang ni-upgraded na Nintendo Switch Lite. Yan ang mangyayari.
Pero, tanong, since yun yung magiging mukhang magiging hype, ewan ko kung magiging hype, meron din ba kayong desire na either bilhin or gustong ma-experience paano gamitin yun? I mean, laruin yun?
Jory?
Siguro bili or hiram or ganun.
Well, kasi in the current gen, medyo up to date na kasi ako. So parang kung based on the current, wala naman na. Parang Steam Deck kasi is also just a PC game. Kumbaga may PC naman na ako. So parang it's not, and I have a laptop. So which is also portable. So parang,
din.
so kung yun yung basehan, parang hindi ako hot sa Steam Deck. Pero if you're gonna go back on the old consoles, parang gusto kong ma-experience yung Nintendo DS, tsaka yung, alam mo yung Wonders 1. Medyo hindi siya kilala eh. Pero only because it has Digimon games on it.
Well, yun na yun.
Kaya
Pero
pala.
yung kung features kasi, tipong, yun kasi naman talaga, it's the game that attracts you to the console anyway. Diba? Kaya yung yan yung mga exclusives talaga.
Siguro, walang hype for me.
Wala
Kasi
talaga.
like Steam Deck is just basically just making a PC portable. That's it. Ang question ko dyan is
So yun yung
considering
catch.
considering na ang PC is very finicky. PC requirements is very finicky pagdating sa games. Ang hirap kung paano yung optimization. Yun yung issue ko, hindi ko alam paano nila yun. Unlike kasi pag pure console na talaga, like the Switch or whatever.
Mag-a-adjust sila dun sa console.
Built na talaga siya dun for that. I don't know how the heck are they gonna do the FPS checking, the minimum requirements, kasi magiging treatment niya is PC eh. So how? Like, how? Ano magkakaroon ba yun ng separate library sa Steam games or what? I have no idea. Let's see pag lumabas na siya. But definitely no hype. Like, it's just another...
May add din ako dyan sa Steam Deck na yan. Kasi yung parang yun nga, the PC kasi, the PC Master Race kasi, it requires you to keep on upgrading your parts. Kaya parang, the Steam, kung yung games kasi syempre yung madalas update according to the latest gen na parang available parts eh. Kaya yung PC kasi, you can just build it, you can just replace the parts. Pero yung laptop mo, saka yung portable console mo, it's already built in. So parang, how can you adapt the games to that? Parang so, ang mangyayari for me, nakikita ko sa Steam Deck, it's gonna be easily obsolete unless the game allows you to have this parang low def type of gaming
parang
experience.
low settings.
Oo, low settings. Yun lang yung nakikita ko saving rates niya. Kaso nga lang, sacrifice.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the problem. I think ang mangyayari sa kanila is they have to build a separate Steam game library for it para lang ma-optimize for Steam Deck. That's gonna be tricky.
Magiging
kasi
exclusive
so
ulit.
another bayad na naman yun ng games.
I think ang magiging model nila, akala nila siguro totally PC, but the problem is how PC is it? How much of a PC Master Race pa rin yung Steam Deck? We'll see. Mahaba pang panahon.
Pero do you guys think may malaki siyang gateway to another kind of consoles, another features of consoles and stuff?
Ako personally, it just opens up to more
another
emulation.
possibility. Emulation.
Yun lang yung nakikita ko sa Steam Deck. Actually, it just allows you, kaya siya hype kasi it allows you to use emulators. So kung wala kang, it's like parang pwede ka makalaro ng kahit anong console just because of it. Pero yun nga lang kasi the experience kasi versus the main console, iba pa rin talaga. So you just really prefer to buy the actual one. Saka illegal din kasi.
I think pagiging question sa Steam Deck is yung specs niya, is it upgradable? Is it the same as it is? Like Jory said, PC Master Race is always about upgrading and keeping up to date. And the Steam Deck, well, if you're gonna make a console, definitely that's just gonna be a limited specs, diba? Specifications.
Yung specs.
Yeah. So, ang problem ko with the Steam Deck is, if upgradable ba yung specs? Tandaan nyo, sinabi na ni Jory kanina yan. Yung specs ng PC Master Race is basically, it's a game of, upgrade. Ngayon, ang problem with, parang I think I mentioned earlier, na parang ang problem with the Steam Deck is kailangan gumawa ni Steam ng separate library of games para maging compatible sa Steam Deck. That would mean na kailangan nila gumawa ng games na specifically compatible for Steam Deck. They can say na hindi, pwede namang pwede namang i-set up yan kung PC lang naman din tong Steam Deck. That's the problem. PC is built around customization and upgrades. And if you can't provide upgrades kay Steam Deck, hindi siya ganun ka flexible. Kumbaga, it's just another Nintendo Switch or Vita for that
It's another
matter.
Vita. Yung
Just
parang
Vita.
nandun yung capability niya, pero
Exactly.
hindi na ma-maximize.
It will just beat the purpose of Steam Deck as an alternative to portable PC gaming. Kasi you have to remember, again, ang PC Master Race is built upon customization and upgrades. Kung ang Steam Deck, yung ganun lang,
Hindi upgradable?
walang future yan. I mean, siguro may future in terms of hype. Kasi like PS5 nga is very hype. But they might face the same problem with Steam Deck na parang sa simula, it sounds good, but is it? Alam mo yan?
Is it worth it?
Vita na lang yung sample.
Yeah, Vita sounded good, but over time we were like, what? Napagano na kami eh.
It did not deliver what it's supposed to deliver.
Steam Deck can face the problem. Unlike Nintendo, they really freaking owned it. Like, literally, they said, they did what they announced. It performed as marketed, as advertised, and yeah, I think that's why it's very successful. Kasi Steam Deck, probably baka yan ay ma-overhype. Kasi nga, alam mo naman, PC Master Race. But again, kung hindi magkakaroon ng way yan para maging kasing competitive as with the PC, it will just be as disappointing. As Vita. I mean, face it, not all good ideas are good ideas.
What if, kunwari, di ba, uso kasi yung parang they build games for that. Regardless kung nabili mo na yung version ng game na yun on a certain console. What if kailangan kong bilhin ulit para ma-play mo lang sa Steam Deck? That's another problem.
Yeah. Kasi like, bigyan ka namin sample, Khaili, no? Like Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox, we have games na pare-parehas. But you have to buy them separately per console.
For each console.
Hindi siya flexible.
And that's gonna be the problem that's gonna be another problem with Steam Deck. Are your PC games going to be available on the Steam Deck? Can you play it at the same quality? Diba? Maraming questions na pwedeng mag-ano sa kanya. Na-hype lang sila kasi like, I think nababat hurt yung mga fanboys ng PC Master sa Switch gaming. But ako, at the end of the day, I think I mean, I might get bashed on this pag narinig ako ng mga dyan, but I don't think Steam Deck will perform as expected.
Yes. Lalo na kung pioneer siya nung ganong idea.
Yeah. Look
parang
where the
version
Vita,
1.
Look where the Vita went. It had promised. Some publishers, some writers told us, or rather wrote na Vita had promised talaga, to be honest about it, but it did not just deliver the level of expectation, which I think the Steam Deck will definitely face.
Parang same cycle.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same cycle. Let's see. Mahaba pa naman ang panahon, but again, kami ni Jory ay matagal na naglalaro, so I think we're confident enough to say na this opinion might be true. This fearless forecast. Possible.
Kasi yung Nintendo Switch, wala siyang ganyang klaseng forecasting. For me, when the Nintendo Switch rolled out,
it
parang
was
feels ko kaya nila talaga eh.
It was on its own. Jory, Wii U, but it's technically the successor to Wii U, and Wii U was able to hold its own. Nintendo Wii, remember? It was able to hold its own. Switch was able to hold its own. Kaya parang incomparable na sila at this point in time. But
actually,
yun nga. Kaya talagang, ako hindi ako confident kay Steam Deck. Nice idea, but how it's gonna be implemented?
Sana maganda yung execution.
Yeah, always the execution. Sabi ko kanina, not all good ideas are good ideas.
Yes. And tama, totoo yan. And hopefully,
that's our quote for today.
And hopefully guys, napag-isip-isip nyo rin, na nakapag-isip-isip din kayo kung anong portable consoles ang gusto nyo bilhin kung bibili kayo. And of course, always consider the pros and cons kasi lagi namang may pros and cons.
Well, to be honest, no, at this point in time, wala naman ata silang choice. It's either mobile phone or Nintendo Switch. And Nintendo Switch, you can just pick
You can still
between...
buy the old consoles kung yun yung pasok sa budget nila. But, syempre, you might opt to go for the best.
Yeah. Nostalgia trip ka na lang or gusto maglaro ng titles before. Pero honestly speaking, there's no other choice than Nintendo Switch right now. Or probably lumabas
na kasi, diba no, yung remake, Switch kasi does that already. So why would you go for an older gen console?
Exactly.
So,
well, if they have the budget.
Available din sa digital din, di ba? Not to mention, available din sa digital shop. So, like...
Which has discounts na parang you can just like buy for $5, $10, so di ba?
Girl, minsan nga
Natuto ako sa putol ni V.
Imagine mo, may time parang 2K lang budget ko, 1.5. I was able to get sa Nintendo eShop. Siguro mga 4-3 games. That's what you call maximize. Cost efficient.
I was actually able to buy a game worth 250 pesos only.
Yeah. Siguro we can dive on that next time with some topic natin. Like mga tipid tips. Mga
digital
tipid tips for gaming. Mga tipid tips for gaming. Mga ganon. I definitely have some. I have some.
Ay, kailangan ko yan.
Kailangan ko
yan. Para naman magamit yung Nintendo Switch dito.
Yeah,
kasi
I have some
nakatambak lang.
To share. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that next time din siguro. No? It's another topic for another day. But yeah, again, yung just to make sundot dun sa sinabi ni Khaili, again, ang best option mo lang talaga would be right now Switch and its variations.
Yan. And hopefully, may dadagdag pa ba tayo? Look forward na lang sa sa next episode namin dahil yon ang aming pag-uusapan. And hopefully ano pa masasabihin? Wala na ba?
Ang vague kasi.
Ang vague, ano yung pag-uusapan?
Ano pag-uusapan?
What?
Wala na ba?
Should we give a little bit of a teaser kung ano man yan?
Yeah, basically parang second part na itong na to, but another
discussion
series. We'll be discussing naman more on yung kapatid niya, direct kapatid niya, which is the console. Yung talagang home console.
Oo. And konti lang din ang idea ko dyan, or exposure ko dyan. So, magandang topic din yan. Para
kasi PC is included in the consoles.
Yeah, kasama yun si PC.
Which is
home console pa din yan
Next topic naman natin is
but I think she
console.
cannot relate on our she's not able to relate kasi dun sa natin, yung problem. Yeah, sa console problems, home console problems. They don't face some problems like we do.
Hindi kasi hindi naman ako malakas or hindi ako as in talagang exposed. Though nalaro ko yung, ewan ko ano tawag din yung nakwento ko noon, yung parang old version ng PS yon yung ginaganon lang. Tapos yung PS na, yung bilog na ganon, tapos parang disc ba yun, tapos papasok yung
PS1.
PS1 ba yun? Hindi ko alam eh.
PS2 is also, actually, hindi. Pinapatong lang ba yung disc o pinapasok?
Merong pinapatong, meron yung pinapasok.
So, either PS1 or PS2 yun?
Both. So, both yun. Yun.
Probably black or white, Josh.
Ko na maalala yung color. Pero ang naalala ko yung how.
Malaki maliit.
Ko siya. Basta yung isang version, pinapatong yung disc na laro. Yung isang version,
sabi mo malala yung kulay.
Parang parehas yun na PS2 girl eh.
So same na PS yun. PS2.
PS2 and PS2, dalawa kasi version yan, ganun eh.
So PS2 siguro nga yun.
Nakatatanong ko, diba, black or gray? Black ni Jory kung gray, ako kung black.
Kasi kung black kasi, PS3 na kasi siya. And
PS2. Hindi, PS2.
May gray ba na pinapasok ba gano'n?
Hindi, gray is
parang dine-demonstrate natin.
No, gray is Hindi kasi pwede ang PS, hindi kasi ang PS.
May gray, may
PS2
black.
kasi 'di ba, before yung parang sasaksaming tigas papasok na siyang ganun.
Patong lang.
Tapos papasok siya. Yung original versions ganun. Anyway, we can discuss that more next time. Masaya yan. Mukhang mapapahaba.
You already know what we're gonna talk about next time.
Alright, so with that, see you guys again. Once again, this is V.
This is Kaylee.
And this is Jory. So bye
Hey
everyone.
guys.